Hello dudes, I'm back with eFOOTBALL 2025 and today we're gonna talk about a little way of getting tokens for the boosters, like booster tokens for the second boosters on new players like that Messi on the banner. I'm not saying this is not gonna be like a super hot tip for experienced players or people who are actually always digging in mechanics and the ways of the game. This is more for people like me. I get information from watching random videos. I mean random or maybe like people I'm subscribed, but I listen to random videos from those people, and I'm not always paying attention to news and patches and shit because I hate patches. I mean, I like changes and I like for the game to improve, but at the same time I hate to read patch notes. That's just crazy. That wasn't a thing when I was younger, and or when I was young. And yeah, it's better to just talk with people. You watch something, you're listening to some news, or sometimes I hear stuff like, oh, there is the special shot and blah blah blah, and I had like 3 months in the game, and oh, if you do that you can give a super shot, something like, oh fuck, okay, and then I try it, and that's the way I like to learn. So this is for that kind of people. Well, we're gonna talk about a little bit about the team. So before going to the boosting thing, there is this this council. I keep saying it, but buy the match pass. The month before, like last season, the match pass was for free if you played the 100 games in a month. So that was good. And now you go to missions, you go to match pass. Match pass is half the price. It's half the price. You check this out. I have not been playing that much. I have been playing the new update, the great, amazing, lovely Tsubasa update. And with only that, I'm already at 61 matches. So it's 29 days until the end of the match pass. I'm gonna reach 100 games in a jiffy. I'm okay. There is also a boosting chance now. You can play the beat the clock. I'm gonna show you now. Okay, so but you have to buy this thing, and while buying this thing, you will be getting one amazing Sakani player, one allegedly amazing Leroy Sané. I'm not gonna be showing you on the next video. I'm not gonna be showing you Sané because I got him and I sold him. Because I don't use inconsistent players. I just don't like them. Even if they are great, and Sané it's kind of great, I'm not going to be using inconsistent players. But this guy, he's unwavering, high non-dominant leg precision, and he's just amazing. And a plus, he plays in Lazio. So yeah, keep that in mind. This is a very good match pass to buy. So right now the both passes are half price. So it's only 250 for this one, and you're gonna get basically 95% of your coins. So you waste 250, you get back 230. So this one you have to buy. There is no doubt about it. And Konami has been very like gentle with this, like very kind, because the one for free is the one with the best player. And then you should buy this one because they are giving a lot of coins, and you waste 500, you get 260 back, and with all the free coins, it's a super great opportunity to end up where you were, but with all the perks. You have too many of these 3 and 4 star contracts, and that's very important for what we are going to talk about in a jiffy. Another thing is, oh yeah, the boosting thing. Just we talked about that. The boosting thing. You go to match. You go to beat the clock. Beat the clock is versus AI. This one. You play beat the clock stage 1, this one, and you just keep beating it. It takes like 1 minute, and in 1 minute, okay, whatever. Now just do it. You take it 1 minute, and in 1 minute you get a complete match. So it advances the match pass one step in just 1 minute. You play 15 minutes, you have 15 steps forward, and that's super fast. Maybe in 2 or 3 days doing that, like 15 minutes a day, you will have the 100 games in your bag, and that's it. Okay, and another tip for those who don't know about it: if you have PlayStation Plus, you have 300 coins for free and 4,000 contracts for free if you are PlayStation Plus. That prize is given to players every 3 months, so it's 4 times a year. Until, I mean, it has been like that until this point. Who knows in the future? But right now you can get that bonus. Can't remember the word for what you are actually doing. Okay. The tricky trick. You go to contracts. What you're gonna do, if you wanna get a lot of boosting tokens and experience and GP, is abuse the huge amounts of contracts that you won't need, because it is almost impossible these days for these packs to have anything really good. And this one, which I'm gonna talk in the next video, it's lately, I think the last 3, 5, maybe 6 seasons, and that means 6 months, it has been filled with only 6 players, all 5 stars. So you won't need level 4 contracts and level 3 contracts for these guys. And of course it will be impossible to get all 6 of them unless you save contracts from one season to the other, but I don't do that because lately I have found nominative players or nomination players, whatever the name was. I found them amazing, but we're gonna talk about in the next video. Nominating, one player nominating contract. So it's a nominative player. Well, whatever. So those nominating contracts are all 5 stars. So you will end up, every season you end up with, I think, 6 or 8 4-star contracts and 6, 8, maybe more 3-star contracts, something like that. And they keep amassing, you know. There's a huge ball of contracts that have no reason, because first, the events for these leagues have been like switch to their areas. Like the Trendyol is only for Turkey, and Japanese event is only for Japan, I think, or maybe for Asia. And this Brazilian league, apparently, it's only appearing. The event is only appearing in Brazil. So I'm in Argentina. I won't be able to play this shit. But I still get the good players. I still buy them and keep them because maybe at some point I will be desiring to build a Brazilian team or a Turkish team or a J League team. But having said that, for example, let's see this one. In this case, I got, these are 5-star players, so this is not useful right now. This guy, Kawhi Elias, I kept him. I think it was good. But these two guys, I didn't like them. So what I did is I bought them because I have too many contracts. You see, if you keep always like 4 and 4, maybe 3 and 3, I think you're gonna be fine. The other contracts that come with the match passes, you have to spend them on these guys. You buy these two guys, you don't want them. And I'm for sure I didn't want this guy. This guy, didn't like him. So I got him. And every one of these players, you buy them and you sell them. In this case, I think those are 5 stars. I like this Isa Sakamoto, Taigi Hata. I like this 4. These 4 I kept them. I kept these 4. I didn't get any resources from these guys. So you keep buying these guys, you keep wasting useless contracts that in the end are going to go to waste because if you don't use them, they expire. You're gonna lose a lot of resources. And then wait, I can't do that there. Fuck. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so you can buy them and fire them straight from the contract screen, but I can't do that, of course, because I already got them. So let's say Isa Sakamoto, for example. You got this guy. You don't like this guy. He's a poacher. What a nice name. No, you stupid fuck. Okay, you see, that's why you have to lock the players, because sometimes you are stupid imbeciles like me, like brain damage start to, tries to hurt you. And yeah, okay, it's a anti-imbecile system. But I'm gonna do this, okay, slowly. Unlock. And now we're going to release without releasing. Don't push this thing. You see, you get 12,000 GP, and sometimes, of course, you're gonna get more GP because it's gonna be level 90, level 91, 92, something like that, and it's gonna be much better. As a general rule, 29,000 GP, and I think 4,000 training program. But the really important thing here for me is GP and the select booster token. Imagine you get at least 6 of these guys every season. They are useless, but you will be getting 24 select booster tokens. 24 if you add these guys to the useless guys Konami gives away every month, like 100 times Bruno Fernandes, you will be getting between 35, well, let's say 36 and 50 select booster tokens every month. And in my case, I'm not getting Tony Adams or other double booster players, so I can keep saving them for the moment in which I'm gonna be able to, well, to get some of those special players. Okay, I locked this guy again. I want to say something about. Okay, this is like the first thing, and now we're gonna keep going with the same road. I mean, on this, we're gonna go. We're gonna keep touring the same road. We're gonna say it like that. I have to find bridges to say what I want to say because sometimes I forget the words. You keep building bridges, you keep building bridges. But before saying what I'm going to say, okay, I wanted to say something. Oh yeah. The random tokens. Oh fuck, I'm gonna just in case. The random tokens, for example, this guy. Booster crafting. Okay, those on the right, random, I have 18. I'm not saying this is gonna be like this because nobody knows. I don't know futurology, right? But last year they made a special epic box from renovation contracts, when you have to renovation or renovate, I don't know if that's a fucking word. Well, those tokens to renew contracts, to extend contracts, because contracts for players expired and then you weren't able to use them anymore. They use every contract that you had to give you a free chance for an epic on a special epic box. Okay, the only item which is not completely important, like not completely needed for real in the game right now, in my opinion, is the random token, because the other one, this one, of course you're gonna need this one because at some point you're gonna get double booster players and you're gonna desire to pick the boost. But this one, sometimes you're gonna use them, sometimes you won't gonna use you are not gonna use it. Because why? Well, because the stupid random thing might force you to save them for very specific players. So in the end, people are going to finish the year with a lot of these contracts, a lot of these tokens. So I'm thinking that you're gonna be offered the opportunity to exchange these tokens for free throws at a new epic box. Maybe one booster box, maybe two boosters box. But keep that in mind, because by eFootball 2026, I don't want people crying, I wasted all my random contracts and now I can't have free throws in the new epic box, and it's gonna be a world of shit. I had, for my last time, I had 40 throws, and I was able to get Davids, for example. I got Davids and I got a lot of other players that I didn't want. So it wasn't okay. Well, Luis Garcia is on my main team, so he was also there. Very good, very interesting. But yeah, nothing else. That's it. That's what I was able to get. Then I got a lot of players that I didn't want and I don't really like Mendieta or Zé Roberto. Dwight York is right there. He might be okay. Okay, so let's go back to this thing. The other thing you can do to get lots of booster tokens, and in this case lots of GP and good experience, but mainly very good GP, is wasting coins, extra coins, on the players of the week. If you aim for these players, you're gonna end up suffering because you, as a general rule, you won't be getting what you want, and you're gonna end up like, you know, fucked and abandoned. You know, you're gonna be a lonely crying bitch. So keep that in mind. If you have money, of course, good. And if you have, if you saved 5, 6, 7,000 coins just to throw on one box because you really want one little piece of shit motherfucking player, good for you. Okay, whatever. But I can't live like that. You know, having an entire team with shit and Rummenigge, that's not the way I think a team should be built. And wasting, I don't know, a year or 2 years to get one player is also very sad. I have a lot of good players for a lot of good teams, many options like Italian team, Spanish team, English team, international teams, all built with free players with very good abilities. So I think that's the way you should go if you are not gonna put money on epic players. If you have a lot of cash, of course, you know, it's different. It's a difference between other players. I think if you have a lot of cash or your father has lots of cash and there is no problem, then fucking waste the money and get everything. Get all the epic players, you know. In the end, you are financing the game. It's good for Konami. It's good for us. We help you to play the game. So we play the game, you play the game, you waste money, we play for free, we are poor, you're rich, we are all helping each other. It's a beautiful community. So, if you're like me and you're poor and you always have around 500 and 1,000 coins, you go for the players of the week. In this case, I used all my three opportunities. I waste them all because I wanted to try for some players and also get the money. So in this case, my free throw was Justin Kluivert, but I kept him. I kept Justin Kluivert because he's super good. I got Amad Diallo, and here comes the thing. I don't keep boosted players of the week. Why? Because they depend on the rating, which is A. The moment they are released, they are A, and they get 3 points of boosting for, well, depending on the boost for those stats. But a week after the release, they go to C, they go to D, they go to shit, and even in V, they have less points. Let's say V it's 2 points. I think C might be 1 point or maybe nothing. It's explained here. It says 3 max V or above live update rating. V or above, maximum effect will be activated when the player is on A. Live update rating of V or above. Okay, you see, if it's not V, there is no booster. And to get maximum boosting, you need A. Fuck it. I mean, that's random. I hate random shit. Now, having said that, if you get Diallo, well, Diallo is one of the best players of the week with booster that I have seen, because he loses a little bit of stamina, not a problem, he's still 88. He loses a little bit of balance, he's 90. And he has speed acceleration 91. So this guy is a beast. Okay, so why did I sell him? Well, because I don't like the random on the booster. And I didn't need Diallo because he's Manchester United, and I don't need any more English players. So this is the way you get a lot of GP and tokens and experience. It's 10,000 experience every time you sell one of these guys. And the other thing is, at least you will get one interesting player. At least you waste your coins on something that will give you something good. In my case, I was looking for Rahmani and Cabrera. I couldn't get Cabrera, but my final throw was Rahmani, so super joyful moment. I got Kluivert, which was amazing. I used him a little bit, and he has been performing super well. And I got this guy. I thought this guy was shit, and he's a French guy for my French team, whole player, and he can be an attacking midfielder, which is the position I want him for. So really, really interesting, really cool. He has physical contact 70. He has balance, stamina, kicking power is really good. Speed is good for a midfielder. Accelerate. I don't like him for SS. What? He's a Nazi or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember what SS besides Stasi or some shit like that. I don't think he can be a good winger. I think he can be, maybe one of those second attackers, weird shit. But I think attacking midfielder is good. He's fast, he has passing, finishing, okay, whatever. So, well, you will be selling these guys or keeping them, but at least you're going to get something for sure. And I want to show you this. A lot of people will say I'm crazy, but I got Charles de Ketelaere, and I sold him, and I got Alexis McAllister. Everyone is saying this is one of the best cards in the game right now, but I said, yeah, I don't need him, I don't like him, his physical contact is not great, but okay, yeah, it's 71, but he's kind of short, and he's boosted, and I sold McAllister. I didn't care. I wanted to get De Vrij and Martin, and I got them. And I could have kept Daisen Maeda. I really like this one, but I'm not gonna waste more coins. So I had like 900 coins, and I said, okay, until 600 is okay, because I'm gonna reach 1,000 coins in almost no time. There is still coins in the campaign, and the weekly coins, and some coins I still have to get from the match pass. So I'm gonna be around 800, 850 in no time. So, it was good. Maybe this week, if players of the week are again interesting, I'm gonna be wasting another 200 coins, and so on, so on. I'm gonna show you the last thing I'm gonna show you. This is a little bit long by now, but whatever. I'm just trying to explain properly. Of course, you wanna get, if you aim to get GP experience and tokens, well, no, I mean, if you just want tokens, no problem, but if you want GP, which is almost my main reason, because I needed GP to pass abilities, you will be desiring to get very high level players of the week. For example, McAllister. McAllister was like 250,000 or 300,000 GP, and 97 level players give around 500,000. Yeah. So this guy, for example, you unlock, and now release. You see, this guy is 67,000 GP, but you have the booster and you have the 10,000 program. It's amazing. Very good. Lock this guy back. And yeah, that's that. And Well, I think that's it. That's the way you're gonna be getting a lot of GP experience and shit. I'm gonna check. Wait. Oh, 30 minutes already. Okay. Um, well, what I wanted to say now was, if you enjoy this, we're gonna close this thing. If you enjoy this thing, or you wanna say something, give opinion, maybe you think my take on selling and wasting contracts is not good, or maybe you have another counsel, another opinion, whatever, just send them to the message section, and I see you next time.